Fans, good afternoon. Patrick Meehan and Preston Ludwig with you here live from the Centenary Softball Complex in Shreveport, Louisiana. It is the start of another Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference series for the ladies. They welcome the Schreiner University Mountaineers to town. Schreiner is here from Kerrville, Texas. You see they have a similar color scheme, Preston, as the ladies. They're in their maroon with gray pants today. The ladies are in white and maroon tops with black pants today. It is a pleasant day. It's high 70s, very windy. You'll probably hear that on the broadcast. The wind is blowing in pretty hard. And we will start with this game today and a doubleheader tomorrow at noon and 2. No softball on Sunday since it's Easter Sunday, so we're happy that you're joining us on this holiday weekend. The ladies come in at 9-14 overall, 4-2 in the SCAC. Schreiner comes in at 2-20, 1-5 in the SCAC. They are 1-12 on the road this year. The ladies are 6-6 here on their home field. Centenary completed a delayed sweep of the University of Dallas Crusaders. They won a makeup game here Tuesday night after winning the first two games on March 16th here, and on Sunday, March 17th, the game was delayed or was postponed because of rain. So we'll give you the starting. Preston's going to give you the starting lineups here as we have our pregame introductions going on. They're going to introduce on the field and then the national anthem. But Preston, you take it away with the Schreiner and Centenary lineups.
Yeah, today for Schreiner, head coach Melissa Hansen for the Mountaineers. Leading off for them, number 15, Bridget Montes. Number 3, the DP today, Lindsay Hughes. Batting third, 44, Kendall Lippold. In the cleanup spot, number 22, Yadia Lopez. Batting fifth, number 6, Lacey Silva. Batting sixth, number 23, Courtney Hurry. In the 7th spot, 25, Joanna McKay. Batting 8th, number 4, Cameron Holloway. And batting 9th, doing the pitching for the Mountaineers, Isabella Gutierrez. And in the flex position, number 7, Andrea Chapa. As you'll see here in a second, when the ladies take the field, as you see on your screen right now, this is how the ladies line up. Leading off, number 5, Kinsey Cox. She'll be playing right field. Number 3, Catherine Stokes over at short. Number 27, Isabella Dominguez, doing the work at first base. Batting in the cleanup spot and working behind the plate today, number 10, Jaden Thrasher. Batting fifth, the designated player today, Abigail Hodgson. Batting sixth, number 1, Mallory Stout. She'll be in center. Number 35, Taylor Good, the freshman, will be playing out in left field. Number 8, Emma Crow. She'll be over at second base. And batting ninth for the ladies, number 4, River Boltinghouse, over at third. And doing the work in the circle today for the ladies, number 7, Anna Scarbrock.
Scarbrock, Preston, as we know, has been great. She tossed a complete game on Tuesday right here at the Centenary Softball Complex, limiting Dallas to just 1 earned run and 5 hits with a walk and 4 strikeouts. She faced 27 batters, threw 87 pitches, 58 for strikes, and she did the same fine work against Dallas on March 16th as she tossed a complete game shutout, needing just 50 pitches in the 7-0 win. I think Dallas has seen enough of Scarbrock this season, wouldn't you say? She allowed just 2 hits, no walks, and a strikeout in that game. She was named SCAC Pitcher of the Week on March 18th after that. So she is, we'll give you some more numbers in a minute, but we'll have now our national anthem. Patrick B. and Preston Ludwig back here with you. We've had our pregame festivities, the national anthem, our starting lineups, getting back to talking about this afternoon's starting pitcher for the ladies, Anna Scarbrock. As I mentioned, she was named SCAC Pitcher of the Week on March 18th. She has given up just 8 earned runs over her last 32 innings, and on the season, she's 5-5 with a 2.78 ERA in 12 appearances and 10 starts, with a team-leading 3 complete games and only 6 walks in 58 innings with 21 strikeouts. She's a junior from Alexandria, Louisiana. Preston had a very good career, but so far, statistically, she's having her best season, and lately has just been fantastic. Obviously, as we mentioned, Dallas has certainly seen enough of her. Maybe Schreiner will be feeling the same after this weekend, as she, could possibly start twice, probably will, in this series, as Jaden Thrasher throws down to Catherine Stokes defensively for the ladies. Taylor Good out in left field, Mallory Stout in center, Kenzie Cox roaming her usual position in right field. Down at third base, River Boltinghouse at shortstop, Catherine Stokes, Emma Crow over at second, Bella Dominguez at first. As we mentioned, the battery is Thrasher and Scarbrock. So we are set to go, and leading off will be Montez for Schreiner. Ready for a great day of softball. Scarbrock's first pitch sails high and outside for ball 1. Might hear the wind whipping on the broadcast. It is really swirling around. It's interesting because the American flag is not really moving much in center. It was a few minutes ago, but it is windy. There's a ball down low. It's 2-0.
Montez coming into this one, batting .387 with a .403 on base percentage, leading the team in hits with 29. She only has 3 strikeouts on the year and only 2 walks in 75 at bats.
The Schreiner won 2 out of 3 last year in Kerrville. The ladies actually beat Schreiner 3 out of 4 times 2 seasons ago, including one in the SCAC tournament. There's a high pop fly out to left field. Good will take care of that for the first out.
Next at bat, number 3, Lindsay Hughes.
Lindsay Hughes will now step to the plate. So tomorrow we'll have a doubleheader at noon and 2 p.m. Weather's supposed to be pretty good again. No games on Easter Sunday. Everyone will go home and enjoy time with their families. Eat some Easter candy, probably, Preston?
Not a big candy guy, but I may have a few chocolate eggs.
I know you don't eat too much candy, but I was gonna wonder what maybe your top 2 or 3 Easter candies were.
Definitely chocolate bunny is my top, and then Kinder eggs.
Ball right back to Scarbrock. That's how the game ended on Tuesday night. Dallas was a ball right back to her. She takes care of that, flips it over to Dominguez for the second out.
Number 44, Kendall Whipple.
Yeah, I love to just go ahead and just rip off the ear of that chocolate bunny. Just take a big bite on the side of it.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah, it unfortunately, though, it leaves that bunny feeling all hollow inside after you've done that to it. I'll be here all day. Ball's popped out towards shortstop. Easy play for Stokes, and Schreiner goes 1-2-3. We'll be back with more Easter candy talk and a little bit of softball here from Shreveport. Back to live action here at the Centenary Softball Complex. Bottom of the first inning. Right fielder Kinsey Cox will lead off for the ladies. She's having a fantastic season offensively, and of course on the base pass, she's leading the country in Division III in stolen bases with 31. Only been caught twice. She gets on. She is looking to run often on the first pitch, Preston. It's someone you want to keep off the bases, to say the least. Ball outside.
Absolutely.
You give us some, you got any numbers on Gutierrez, this starter for Schreiner?
We do. Gutierrez so far for the Mountaineers, 30 1/3 innings pitched so far on the season. 0-4 is her record. Giving up 26 runs, 23 unearned. 19 walks, 10 strikeouts with a 5.31 ERA.
Checks the signs on her wrist, looks over at the dugout. She's going to deliver the 2-0. It's down low. Preston, back to Easter candy. I love the Starburst jelly beans. I love the Cadbury mini eggs. Got that crispy shell on them, and I love a good Reese's peanut butter egg. God, those are good. Strike call. I like candy. I think I like just, I'd rather have like a piece of pie or a piece of cake or like a milkshake. But man, I could mow through some Easter candy with the best of them. So I might head to the store after the game, pick up a little Easter candy. Going out of town this weekend with my son. We might have to have some, whoa, there's a sharp foul ball over the ladies' dugout. Might have to have some, for the hotel and the car ride.
Yeah, definitely need a road trip snack.
Just can't, if you overindulge, it's can really set yourself up for a long day and night. So, I'm not as young as I used to be. I need to be careful. Around the outside corner and caught her. So getting ahead 3-0. Cox strikes out. Look, that doesn't happen too often. And a strikeout to start the game.
It's only Mackenzie Cox's 6th strikeout on the season and her 75th at bat.
Here's Catherine Stokes, another good hitter, one of the ladies' best offensive players. Great rookie season, and doing the same here in her sophomore campaign. She looks at that pitch outside. It's 1-0.
Yeah, Stokes has recently made that transition over to shortstop. I know last year she had 1,000 fielding percentage. Had kind of a rough start over at second base, but head coach Whitney Patterson for the ladies decided to make that move and move her over to shortstop, and she's been lights out over there.
Yeah, and it's been the way that Emma Crow has been hitting, the way that River Boltinghouse has been hitting, it's almost impossible to keep them out of the lineup. And Stokes appropriately rips one into left field for a one-out single. Just got to get Crow and Boltinghouse in the lineup. Boy, imagine if you had Viviana Rivero in the lineup. Man, oh man. She's still dealing with an injury. So Stokes is on with the single. Bella Dominguez, the first baseman, now steps up to the plate with 1 out and 1 on. Jaden Thrasher, the catcher, waits in the on-deck circle. Ball sails high and outside.
We actually got a really good text message from Bella's dad this morning. Wanted to tell us hi. So huge shout out over in California for the Dominguez family.
It's always good to hear from our listeners and viewers, our fans and parents of the players, friends of the program. We appreciate all of you listening and watching us. Ball hits the outside corner. Home plate umpire Keith Mallory calls out a strike. It's 2-1. Chance for the ladies to jump ahead just like they did against Dallas on Tuesday. Shows bunt, and it's a called strike. Ladies hitting .301 as a team this season. .357 on base percentage, slugging .368. That ball is ripped into the gap in right center. That might find the wall. She cuts it off. Kat Stokes held up at second. I think head coach Whitney Patterson wanted her to go to third. But she had to be careful, though, so that ball is single into right center. Stokes moves up a base.
That was a good job by McKay cutting that one off and not allowing that one to get to the fence.
Yeah, it looked like it might get there, didn't it, Preston?
It did.
So 2 on Thrasher at the plate for the ladies. She fouls one off sharply to the right. Ladies have 1 home run this season, and Thrasher owns that home run. She got that at Laterno earlier this month. Got a lot of power. She could certainly leave the yard. Ball is popped up high in the air to shallow left field. The catch is made out there by Leopold. Now, Abby Hodson steps up to the plate for the ladies. The designated player batting 5th in the lineup this afternoon. Hodson looks at a pitch high.
Hodgson has had a pretty decent year for the ladies, batting .300, 9 hits in her 30 at-bats, 4 doubles.
That ball is ripped out to left center. That's going to score at least 1 run, and Whitney Patterson is sending Dominguez around, and she slides in safely.
Just like that, she picks up her 5th double. 2 RBI.
And the dust from Dominguez's slide makes it all the way here to the booth.
If it's not pollen, it's dirt.
Guess I'm going back to the allergy doctor again, Preston. So Hodson, a big hit. Dominguez scores all the way from first. Stokes comes around from second. Mallory Stout now at the plate center fielder takes ball 1. Ball 2 there. Mallory Stout fouls that ball off to the left. Centenary Baseball picks up another win today. They're actually in Kerrville playing Schreiner. They win 11-7 in the first game of doubleheader. Gents are playing really well. Now 11-9, 6-1 in conference play.
Yeah, they're on a pretty good hot streak right now.
Yeah, they extended their winning streak to 5, which is a season high. They won 4 games in a row earlier in February, but this is a season high, so playing well at the right time in conference play. They are just underway in game 2, looking for the series sweep. Swing and a miss by Stout. Count runs full with 2 outs. Hodson out at second base. Ladies with the early 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first, looking to add on. Stout swings and misses. She was out in front of that pitch, but the ladies get 2 runs. And we will head to 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We'll head to the top of the second. Ladies 2, Mountaineers 0. We'll be back.
22, Yadira Lopez at bat.
We are back here, top of the second inning. Ladies with the early 2-0 lead. Yadira Lopez, the cleanup hitter, leading off for Schreiner against Anna Scarbrock. Got some early run support. Big hit by Abby Hodson. Just ripped that ball in the left center, Preston.
Yeah, it's a big 2-out hit for the ladies. They needed runs early and often in this one.
Strike call. I think when I head to the store to get some Easter candy, I'm going to get some allergy meds as well. Goodness gracious. It is a dust bowl this afternoon. Ball outside. I'll be out of town, as I mentioned, with my son, so Preston will be having to work solo tomorrow somewhat. We might have a little help, but he's capable of doing it. You know, he was a pitcher and a hitter back behind us on the diamond years ago, so he's versatile. I think he'll be fine.
Used to do it all, still do it all now.
Yep. Oh, ball is ripped right back to Scarbrock. Right place at the right time. She signals the infield. There's one out. Nice play.
Two good plays on in the circle for Anna so far in this one.
Silva now steps to the plate. Batting fifth in the lineup, Lacey Silva. Hits the outside corner for strike one.
I think Silva thought that one was a little out. Good job by Jaden Thrasher behind the plate to bring that one back for strike one.
Ball fouled sharply off the screen in front of the ladies' dugout. Ends up right back by the circle. So 0-2 with one out. Ladies looking for their 10th win of the season and their 5th conference win of the season. They entered this game 4-2. They swept Dallas, lost 2 out of 3 to Austin College so far. Ball one. As we mentioned, the broadcast Tuesday night, ladies are about to be on an extended road trip. Ball is ripped towards third base. She will reach there.
I think that'll most likely go down in the book as a infield single. Ball was rocketed off the bat of Silva.
That was a tough one.
They don't call it the hot corner for nothing.
You know, you got the wind, you got the dust kicking around.
Bring up Courtney Hurry up to the plate. She watches strike one.
As the ladies next weekend will be in Georgetown, Texas to face Southwestern. Then they'll go to Seguin and face Texas Lutheran in a 3-game series, and then St. Thomas in Houston. They'll end up back here for their final 3 games of the regular season, April 27th and 28th against Trinity. So a long road trip coming up for the ladies, 9 straight road games. Another chance here for Boltinghouse. She's good on this one and throws over as the runner moves up. So Hurry is out 5-3, and that moves Silva up a base. Now 2 are out. That'll bring up Joe McKay. 2 outs. Ball down low. Hits the outside corner.
I'll tell you what, Patrick, if I didn't wake up knowing I was in Shreveport this morning, I would have thought I was in North Texas in Tornado Alley.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, holy cow, man.
Scarborough wanted that one, just missed a tad low.
If you weren't familiar with Amarillo, you are now, huh?
Shout out Noah Kimstedt, our intern last semester. Now working for the Amarillo Sod Poodles, AAA affiliate of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Sod Poodles. That's something. What's a sod poodle?
You got me there. I don't know. May have to have a guest interview phone call with Noah.
Could be a dog that works at Home Depot or Lowe's, right? Loading sod onto a truck. Who knows? Anyway, we'll be back to more important things. The ground out to second. Ladies with the 2-0 lead. We'll be back. Left fielder Taylor Good will lead off for the ladies. Currently looking up the Amarillo Sod Poodles, Preston. Multitasking here.
While you do that, I'll give a rundown of freshman Taylor Good, 333 batter. He's played in 8 games so far this season.
Ball grounded out to second.
To finish what I was saying, she had a good series against Dallas. Back on March 16th, she went 1 for 2. And on the game on Tuesday, on the 26th, she went 2 for 3 with an RBI double.
Second baseman Emma Crow now at the plate. Takes the ball. Okay, I got some answers for you, Preston. You ready?
I'm ready.
This is off the Sod Poodles website. The name was decided in a Name the Team contest. 5 finalists were selected. As Crow rips one out to center field. That will be caught. She flies out to center. River Boltinghouse will now come to the plate. The 5 finalists were selected: Boot Scooters, Bronc Busters, Jerky, Long Haulers, and Sod Poodles.
Yeah, I think Sod Poodles is the most fitting.
And strike looking, it says the names received negative feedback from locals over their absurd nature, but the team indicated their intention to adopt an unusual family-friendly name.
There you go.
The name is in reference to the prevalence of prairie dogs in West Texas. The name was meant to convey the values of sticking together, being family-oriented, and self-sufficient. So there you go. Learn something new every day.
I have to quiz Noah later on that.
He has no idea, I assure you. Doubt they ask him that in his interview. Ball grounded to shortstop, shot to hurry. Oh, she kept her foot on the bag for the final out. So quick. Bottom of the second for the ladies. We will head to the third. Ladies 2, Mountaineers 0. We've reached the top of the third inning. Ladies holding the 2-0 lead, and leading off for Schreiner is Cameron Holloway. Got the, I believe we have the music still running in the background, don't we?
Yeah, I think our public address guy is having a party over there.
Singled over the third baseman's head there. The first Schreiner hit.
Number 30, Isabella Gutierrez.
Gutierrez now will hit. He said it was accidental, Preston, but I looked over there and I saw a couple people singing karaoke, a couple microphones, party hats.
It's always a party out here at Centenary.
Sure is. All are welcome. Sod poodles. Oh, we got, speaking of, we got all kinds of dogs out here
We
today.
got dogs. It's Pups at the Park Day.
So we're talking about baseball. Gymnastics is still going, Preston. We got 6 Centenary gymnasts have qualified for nationals. Congratulations to Amy Foray, Riley Molina, Sophie Schmitz, Lacey Wedge, Olivia Williams, and Izzy Plaza. They will be in Westchester, Pennsylvania next month for nationals. They'll compete as individuals. So congratulations to head coach Meg Crowley, assistant coach Joseph Hodges, and the ladies. Steal attempt there, and she is out 2-6. Caught stealing.
Yeah, good job by Thrasher on that, getting rid of it quick for her 29th assist on the year.
Fouled off there. So the ladies eliminate that run, or excuse me, a runner on the base paths. Strong throw there, and Stokes was just waiting on her to get there, Preston.
Yeah, she's got a really strong arm behind the plate.
Looks even bigger now as there's a single into center field.
Yeah, she's caught 13 runners stealing so far this season.
Yeah, she was in the top 10, maybe even the top 5 last year in the conference in throwing out runners attempting to steal. So Bridget Montez now comes to the plate. 1 out, 1 on. Ball's hit out towards right field. Kenzie Cox on the run. It just evades her glove. Great attempt by Kenzie Cox with her blazing speed. Got there. Thankfully drops foul.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a pinch runner over there at first base. It's going to be number 20, Kaylee Greenwood.
Okay. 20 Greenwood.
Greenwood so far on the season, 1 for 1 on the base pass. Has stolen 1 base and has been caught stealing 1 time.
Ball outside. It's now 1-1, so as we mentioned, Centenary baseball right now wrapping up their series in Kerrville against Schreiner. Ladies, of course, here, gymnastics, preparing for nationals. Ground ball to shortstop. That's a tough one there for Catherine Stokes, but a play she probably should have made. She went with the backhand. That's going to be an E6. That'll move the pinch runner Greenwood down to second. So a little trouble here with 1 out. Scarborough Delivers a strike in there to Hughes.
Yeah, it's very rare you see Stokes make an error in the field. That one was a screamer off the bat.
But she'd tell you a play she should have made. Makes almost all of them. Ball's down low.
Yeah, it's one of those you just have to clear your head and move on from it and get the next one.
Competitor like Stokes is, she's probably thinking just hit it right back at me. This time it's hit to Crow, though. Oh, and what a play there by Crow. She tags the runner and throws over to first for the inning-ending double play. Great defense there for the ladies to end it. We go to the bottom of the third. Ladies up 2-0. We'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reminder, the concessions are open. Hot dogs, popcorn, candy, and drinks. Go visit concessions and support your Centenary ladies softball team. Number 5, Kinsey Cox.
Bottom of the third inning, back to the top of the order for the ladies. Kenzie Cox, who uncharacteristically struck out in her first at bat. Doesn't happen very often. She looks to get on base and probably run this time. Good eye, takes a pitch high, 1-0.
Yeah, that was only her 6th strikeout on the year. Doesn't happen very often. As that one's fouled away.
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often, pressing for Cox. She gets on base a lot. 1-1 now, she fouls that off.
Yeah, you're definitely right about getting on base. She gets on pretty much half the time. She came into today's game with a 527 OBP.
Ball is grounded sharply to second. Good play there. Nice Silva. Throws her out. Kat Stokes will now come to the plate. Yeah, Cox is near the top of the conference rankings in batting average, on base percentage, slugging. Of course, stolen bases leads the country. Hits, runs, walks, whatever you need, Kenzie Cox is normally delivering for you. There's ball 1 to Stokes. Two 2-0. Bella Dominguez stands on deck. Hard to believe, Preston, after today, only 3 home games left for the ladies. It's just crazy. The season has just flown by. Thankfully, still a lot of games to be played. The ladies, obviously, with very high aspirations, were picked to finish 5th in the conference this season. They are in the top half right now. Good eye, it's 3-1. Right now, Texas Lutheran leads the way with an 8-1 conference record. St. Thomas, 6-2. Trinity and Centenary both at 4-2. Southwestern at 4-4. Austin College 2-7. The Schreiner Mountaineers 1-5. And Dallas still looking for its first win, is 0-6. Good eye by Stokes. She takes ball 4.
Yeah, you were talking about the schedule earlier, Patrick, and the ladies have that long road trip coming up against Southwestern, TLU, and St. Thomas, and then they're back at home for Trinity to finish up. So they'll be facing some really good competition to finish off conference play.
Oh, boy, good scoop there. I was about to say that was going to be a throwing error, but that sacrifice bunt worked. Good play there by the Schreiner defense.
Number 10, Jaden Thrasher.
So the ladies move that runner to second base, and Jaden Thrasher now comes to the plate, batting cleanup for the ladies. Yeah, it's going to be one heck of a long road trip, Preston. Ladies are going to get used to bus rides and hotels for sure.
And I mean, it's one thing to have a long road trip, but to face some competition like TLU and St. Thomas and Trinity to finish out the season, they got to face the gauntlet. And that's not going to be one easy task for the ladies.
No.
As a player, I always like facing the harder competition early in the season and then finish up with the bottom half of the conference later.
I have the count. I was going to say I have the count as 2-1. Scoreboard had 1-1, but it's 2-1 to Thrasher. Thrasher pops that ball. That ball may drop, and it does drop in front of the center fielder. Ball just kind of held up, and with this funky wind, ladies get another run. RBI single for Jaden Thrasher. Just dumped that ball right into center field. Holloway just couldn't quite get there, and Stokes comes around from second. It's 3-0, ladies.
Number 25, Addie Hudson.
Yeah, with no wind out here, I think that ball's getting caught 100% of the time. That wind is blowing a good 15, 20 miles an hour directly into home plate.
And Holloway kind of had to freeze, Preston. It's just what, I mean, she couldn't, it was a long way to go, obviously, but you notice she kind of hesitated. It was really hard to know, could she get there? Was it hit that hard? What was the second baseman doing? It was just a tough deal.
Yeah, I think it was still a good decision to at least lay out for the effort there and
no doubt
try and make that play, because either way, if that ball drops, it's still going to score that run from second 100% of the time.
When Preston was talking about that road trip, I mean, all these games obviously are very important, but if you look at the standings right now, the Southwestern series next weekend is going to be big. The ball ripped again by Hodson into left field. She's 2 for 2. As I was going to say, Southwestern's just kind of right there with the ladies with the same amount of wins. That's an important one. If you could get a couple on the road against the Pirates.
Number 1, Mallory Stout.
So Hodson swinging a hot bat. That'll bring Mallory Stout up to the plate. She struck out in her first at bat, looking for a 2-out hit here and tack on some more to the ladies' 3-0 lead.
Speaking of 2-out hits, I think that was Hodgson's second 2-out hit today, with the first one being that 2 RBI double.
You are correct, sir. As Stout fouls one off over to Mayo Field. Somebody's going to go get that ball. Looks at a pitch on the outside corner. It's 0-2. And so ladies, they're, their story is kind of going to be written on the road, Preston. What they do probably over the next 9 games is going to determine a whole lot by the time we see them again here against Trinity to finish the regular season. Ball in the dirt. And it gets down to third base, a stolen base. She was running. So Thrasher, there's a lot of pressure there on Montez because Thrasher was already going and she knew it and I had to hurry. Holy cow, look out. Ladies scurried in the dugout. If they were dancing, they quickly stopped dancing. Hope everybody's all right. They look like they're okay. Oh, and Stout rips that, but right back to the pitcher. Bad luck there, but the ladies get one more. We head to the fourth through 3. Ladies 3, Mountaineers nothing. Back with you here in the top of the 4th inning. Patrick Meehan, Preston Ludwig with you, Anna Scarborough. 40 pitches, 25 strikes so far. She's kept Schreiner off the scoreboard. Kendall Lippold leads off and looks at a strike. Ladies 3, Mountaineers nothing. Here on a beautiful Friday afternoon in Shreveport, Louisiana. We're glad you're with us on the beginning of this Easter weekend. Ball a little bit low, look good.
Home crowd wondering where that one was, but home plate umpire says that one's a little low.
It's like so good, how do you not call it and how do you take it, right? It's one of those. Pretty good pitch. Only down and low on the inside corner, it's 2-1. Ladies looking for their 5th conference win of the season. They're 4-2. Ball popped out towards second base, and Emma Crow on the run right in front of Kenzie Cox. Snags it. The first out of the inning. Ladira Lopez now steps in for Schreiner. She's the cleanup hitter. Ball hits the outside corner.
Yeah, Patrick, you're talking about taking good pitches. There was a weird stat I came across yesterday. You know how many missed calls were by umpires yesterday for opening day in the MLB?
Oh, I bet it was a whole lot.
166. A
Yeah.
lot of balls called strikes and a lot of strikes called balls.
Yeah, my son and I were watching a little of the LSU Arkansas game, Preston, before the Cubs and Rangers, and man, oh man, some of the calls, I don't know sometimes, but anyway, nothing we can do about that.
We don't have to make them.
No, ball is popped into center, and Stout easily makes the play, and we are headed to the bottom of the 4th, ladies 3, Schreiner 0.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the ladies, freshman Taylor Good, the left fielder. Gutierrez ready to start her fourth inning of work for the Mountaineers. Good fouls that one back. She takes ball one up and out.
Taylor Good looks at ball two. It's 2-1. Had to step away for a second, Preston almost caught a foul ball. Ball is grounded right to the first baseman. She will step on the bag. 3 unassisted.
Well, Patrick, he'll probably have another opportunity to catch a foul ball this weekend.
Yeah, that's right. Gonna bring my glove. Going to Globe Life with my son for a little Cubs Rangers action tomorrow and Sunday. Preston's Rangers hung a tough loss on the Cubs last night. I was, as Preston would understand, very concerned about Cubs starting pitcher Justin Steele. That was a big loss because he was rolling, struck out like 6 in 3 innings or whatever, and
yeah, he had a really good outing for the Cubs yesterday.
Not the certainly not the reason that the Cubs lost, but that was that changed things a little bit. Nobody wants to lose a starting pitcher that early in the game. Ball is ripped out to right field, and that ball is going to drop fair. It's a double right on the right field line by Crow. I kind of hesitated for a second, Preston. I was thinking she might even get greedy and go to third, but good decision there. She dumps the ball right on the right field line for a double.
He couldn't have placed that any better. It's going to be Emma Crow's second double on the year.
It's only 1 out. Ladies with another runner in scoring position. River Boltinghouse at the plate. Ball's popped out into center field. It's going to drop. Here comes Crow. She will score, sliding ahead of the tag, and Boltinghouse quickly makes it 4-0 for the ladies. Had a lot of luck finding that short center field area, right? Might have a pitching change here, Preston.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So Boltinghouse with the RBI single.
So Gutierrez, her day ends after just 3 1/3 innings of work.
Looks like number 16. Is it Tristan?
Yeah, it's going to be Tristan
Leisman?
Leisman.
Leisman. Okay, so number 16 Leisman will now come into the ball game. Boltinghouse is on first as we watch. We'll stay with you as we watch Leisman's warm-up pitches. Preston's probably got some numbers on Leisman for you.
Yeah, Leisman has had 8 appearances so far for the Mountaineers. 3 of those she started. She's got a current record of 0-3. 1 complete game on the year. Just over 18 innings of work with a 9 ERA.
Tough assignment with Kenzie Cox stepping to the plate, who's 0 for 2, which is very rare to say.
Yeah, she struck out in her first at bat and then hit a hard ground ball right to the second baseman in her last at bat. And believe it or not, she actually almost beat that one out.
Yeah, any ball in the infield. I mean, it's a very good possibility that she could beat it out. That is no exaggeration.
Yeah, she is a major threat on the base paths.
Ball outside. It's 2-0. Ladies 4, Mountaineers 0 here in the bottom of the 4th. The series concludes tomorrow with a doubleheader at noon and 2. We've been notified we have a pinch runner at first base for the ladies. Number 23, Noelle Sandman.
Kinsey will take ball 4, and that'll put runners at first and second.
So she walks, and the pinch runner, Noelle Sandman, goes to second.
Number 3, Catherine Stokes.
And now the dangerous Catherine Stokes, the shortstop, is at the plate. Ladies looking for more. There's only one out. Leisman in a little bit of a pickle here. Catcher drops the ball. It's a strike.
Just before Catherine Stokes squared around, I was about to say, I don't know if Whitney Patterson will have runners in motion or if she's just going to have the sack on here.
This will be interesting to see. Think she squares away again, Preston?
Most likely. She
Ball
does.
high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, Sandman on the year. She does not have a stolen base attempt, so I'm not sure if Kinsey will be running this time on.
Oh, a defensive bunt there. Good job by Stokes. That ball was high. Kind of had her bat angled a little bit. Was able to get that down and move the runners over.
So 1-4 sacrifice, and that'll bring up
At bat number 27, Bella Dominguez.
Isabel Dominguez.
So both runners move up. Big RBI chance here for Dominguez, the third place hitter in the ladies lineup. This is called strike.
I was able to talk to head coach Whitney Patterson the other day about the recent offense of the Centenary ladies, and she was telling me that so far this season they just haven't had the timely hits when they needed them. So far in today's game, we've had 2 timely hits. Had the 2 RBI double by Hodgson.
Yeah, definitely. 2-out hitting is key. It's a lot of times what's going to separate from a close win or a close loss. Just being able to deliver when it really counts.
I think if Bella can drive in a run or 2 in this at-bat, it'll really break open the game for the ladies' offense.
It's now 3-1. Jaden Thrasher holding the bat on deck. Leisman's 3-1 delivery. Dominguez crushes that ball out towards center, but it's going to hold up for Holloway.
Well, if it wasn't a windy day, that one may have been off the fence, but nonetheless,
No
3
doubt.
outs for the ladies.
1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. Hurry, McKay, and Holloway due up in the 5th for the Mountaineers. Will be back. Ladies 4, Mountaineers 0. Back here in the Top of the 5th inning, ladies 4, Mountaineers 0. Courtney Hurry steps to the plate to lead off for Schreiner in the 5th. Anna Scarbrock still in the circle, pumps in a strike there.
Yeah, Anna Scarbrock's done a good job today, only allowing 3 hits to the Mountaineers.
Ball 1 evens the count. Scarbrock is a very efficient pitcher, always has been in her career. Ball outside, it's 2-1.
21-mile-per-hour gusts of wind, Patrick.
I would have believed you if you hadn't told me. Ball fouled sharply down the left side.
Sure, the wind is playing a little bit to the part of the velocity of today's pitchers as it's coming straight in from center field.
Centenary baseball has just tied the game against Schreiner, 3-3. Game 2 of their doubleheader, bottom of the 4th. Looking to complete the series sweep. Oh, another ball popped foul back into the ladies' bullpen area behind the dugout. Called, strike 3. Big first out for Scarbrock.
That'll be her first strikeout on the day.
Joe McKay now steps to the plate for Schreiner. 1 out, nobody on, looks at a strike. Scarbrock looking for her 6th win of the season. Grounded out toward shortstop. Stokes scoops it up easily. Tosses over. The 2nd out. Bring up Holloway. Scarbrock, the junior from Alexandria, Louisiana. She has 21 wins in her career. Her single season high is 8. She did that each of the last 2 years. Hoping she can eclipse that this season. Plenty more starts left. She could win her 6th today and would just be 2 away from tying her single season career mark. Another ground ball to Stokes. Strong throw over to first, shows off her arm and gets the out. Head to the bottom of the 5th. Ladies 4, Mountaineers 0. We'll be back. Bottom of the 5th inning starts in a painful way for Jaden Thrasher. She got hit, I believe, right on the upper arm area. So hit by pitch on the first pitch. And Abby Hodson now steps to the plate. A couple big hits already.
Patrick, I think we have 2 defensive changes for the Mountaineers this inning.
Yes, we do. What you got, Preston?
Got 38 for 23 coming into the game, I believe. Was the first baseman.
A lot happening there while Preston was talking. Hodson laid down the sack. Thrasher was off the bag a little bit, but she got back. So it's fielded a 5-4 sacrifice. Moves Thrasher down to second.
Yeah, so to continue that thought, number 38, Kimberly Perez, she'll take over at first base. So Mallory takes strike 1 on the outside corner. And number 42 for the Mountaineers, Riley Jamison. She is now in the outfield.
Back here in the top of the 6th inning. Preston, I had to step away there for a second. Autograph seekers, sod poodles, cats on leashes, all kinds of things were happening. Sorry about that, folks. There was no technical difficulties. We did have someone asking us some questions, which happens from time to time. Talk about that That win, Preston, you saw that nice little girl brought my sheet back earlier that had flown
did.
off. Very nice of her. Ball 1 to Leisman. Scarborough still on the mound here. Ladies still holding this 4-0 lead. One and one to Leisman. Hits a sharp ground ball. I think it got a piece of Scarborough's glove.
Be a 1-6-3.
Might have actually gotten a piece of her hand, unfortunately. Grimacing a little bit, Preston. You see her. Yeah, I think it got her finger, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
So 1 to 6 to 3. It's not a good development for Anna Scarborough and the ladies. I hope she'll be okay. Leisman really smacked that ball back. Maybe just grazed her finger. Head coach Whitney Patterson, looks like Scarborough is unfortunately going to come out of the game. It's not what you want to see, Preston, but your pitching hand, as you've experienced similar things in your playing days, that ball really came back and hit her really hard.
Yeah, the ball was not hit soft.
So Emma Shepard now is going to come in the circle for the ladies.
Yeah, I've had to pitch a few games with a few broken fingers before, and it's not fun. It's definitely a situation where you can't really command your pitches very well. So tough break for Anna Scarborough. Hopefully she'll be good for the next outing.
She was sailing along as she has been lately. Emma Shepard actually has the lowest, we talked about Scarborough earlier, had a 2.78 ERA this season. Shepard actually just ahead of her at 2.77, a team low ERA. 2-1 with 1 save, 22 strikeouts, and 30 in the 3rd innings pitched. The Shepard pitches from the left side.
And she can swing it.
Yeah, kind of like Abby Hodson and some others on the ladies team. Multi-dimensional player. Montez now steps in.
I believe it was Emma Shepard who almost hit a walk-off earlier this year, a walk-off home run.
Yes, that's right. Ball on the outside corner. It's 1-0 with 1 out. Montez at the plate facing Shepard in relief of Anna Scarborough. Ball high and outside, 2-0.
Scarborough had a really good outing today. Went 5 1/3. Only gave up 3 hits, no runs. I believe she only had 1 strikeout, but no walks. So very good day in the circle for Scarborough.
Yeah, kind of did, like I said, did what she's been doing a whole lot lately, just not giving up very much. Ball is popped in the infield. Dominguez calls it right there in front of first base. And gets Montez on the easy pop out, 2 outs. Noon and 2 tomorrow for the doubleheader. The ladies will head on that long road trip to Southwestern TOU and St. Thomas. They'll be road warriors in the month of April. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Centenary baseball down 4-3 to Schreiner in the bottom of the 5th in Kerrville. Looking to sweep the series. Ball's grounded easily towards Dominguez, and she steps on the bag for the unassisted putout.
Good work by Shepard to come in and get 2 quick outs to end the inning.
Definitely picked up her teammate Scarborough, and we head to the bottom of the 6th. Ladies 4, Mountaineers 0. We'll be back. Back here in the bottom of the 6th, Emma Crow leading off against Leisman, who's in her 2nd inning in relief for Schreiner. Ball on the inside corner, misses. It's 1-0 to Emma Crow.
We have a new catcher in the game for the Mountaineers, number 19, Mackenzie Miller.
Crow rips that ball into right center. Another hit for Emma Crow. That's pretty much all she's done since she's gotten in the lineup. All she did was pitch last year, but she obviously can do both. Singles in the right center. Leadoff batter is on for the ladies. River Boltinghouse now steps to the plate. Pops that bunt up, drops foul. Ladies looking for more. You can never have enough, Preston.
Never.
Got 4, but looking for more.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of baseball and softball games get out of hand late in the late innings. Teams have scored in the double digits.
Well, you always want to be up by at least 4, you know what I mean? But another ball popped up foul. Gives you a comforting feeling when you're at least up 4, if you know what I mean. But
Absolutely.
There's nothing wrong with being up even more. Wind really pick it up now. Look at the flag out in center field. It's really blowing in hard. As I say that ball sails very high for a wild pitch to move the runner down to 2nd. So Crow moves to 2nd on the wild pitch.
Gives Boltinghouse a good opportunity to knock in her 7th RBI in the season. Now with Emma Crow in scoring position.
Oh boy. Took something off there, and Boltinghouse swung through that.
Yeah, it's not the first time she's thrown that changeup in there to get someone swinging over for strike 3.
Yeah, that was a good pitch right there. Way out in front. Here's Kenzie Cox with a runner on 2nd.
Yeah, Kenzie walked in her last at bat and has struck it out and grounded out.
Ball 1. Stokes waiting on deck. Ball down low. That ball is in the dirt. That's going to be a wild pitch.
2 wild pitches in the inning. Just having a lot of trouble finding the zone right now.
So 2-0 to Cox, and Crow down there at 3rd. Ball the outfield on a score. Ball down low. It's 3-0. Good crowd out here today on Good Friday, Preston. Lots of maroon out here. And some Schreiner fans in town too. Glad to have them.
Yeah, really good crowd here on Good Friday in Shreveport. Leisman drops in another changeup to Kinsey Cox.
Full count. Fouls that back.
Throws it again. Has gotten Kinsey a little off her timing.
Pops that up, foul. Another full count delivery due to Kinsey Cox. And she takes the walk.
She remains 0 for 2 on the day, but with a 500 OBP, 2 walks here on the day for Cox.
Kat Stokes now at the plate. Runners on the corners. Only one out. Chance for the ladies to add on here in the bottom of the 6th. Hoping to add a couple runs and get 3 outs and head home. There's a stolen base for Kinsey Cox. I think you've heard me say that before, Preston.
Yeah, just a few times. It's going to be her 32nd on the year.
Impressive. That was ball 1 to Stokes, so 2 runners in scoring position. Ball just missed there. Schreiner dugout. Not too thrilled about that.
Yeah, Leisman wasn't too happy about the call there. As you saw her asking the home plate umpire where that one was.
Ball outside, it's 3-0. Dangerous territory for Leisman. If she puts Stokes on, you got to deal with the red-hot Belle Dominguez, who's waiting in the on-deck circle. Stokes watches that pitch sail high. So, 4-pitch walk there. Bases are now loaded. Big chance for Bella Dominguez. California native. One of a few on this team. Called strike.
Really good opportunity for Dominguez to cash in a few insurance runs for the ladies. So far in this one, she's 1 for 2.
Ball drops in there perfectly for a strike. It's 0-2. Good pitch there from Leisman. Big chance for the ladies.
Well, Bella's not going to go down easy. She only has 6 strikeouts and 67 at-bats this year. She's definitely going to put up a fight as she watches ball 1 up and away.
Dominguez pops this foul. It's coming back. Could be heads up out here, Preston. It could, talking on the phone, texting, ball could just, boom, hit you right in the dome. Oh, great piece of hitting by Dominguez. She just waited on that pitch. You saw her little hesitation of the swing, which was great. She timed it up perfectly and dropped that ball into left field for an RBI single. Great hitting. Moves Stokes and Cox up and brings Crow home. Very patient hitting there, Preston.
Very.
By Dominguez.
Yeah, she rode the backside very well on that changeup and just stuck with it. Dropped it in for a hit to the left
Thrasher
side.
rips that ball foul.
And she was a little early on that. I wouldn't be surprised if Leisman went back to that changeup on the 0-1.
She hit her with a pitch last time. 5-0 ladies looking for more. Ball high, it's 1-1. Next weekend, we got Southwestern here for baseball, Preston. 3-game series, the Diamond Gents, and we got Centenary lacrosse here on Sunday, April 7th against Colorado College. That's their final game of the season. So, fans, y'all come out and join us. At this point, looks like the weather will be pretty pleasant. So you got baseball Friday night, doubleheader on Saturday, and some lacrosse on Sunday. That's April 5th through the 7th. Thrasher pops that foul. Speaking of baseball, makes it back over to the baseball field behind us.
And speaking of Southwestern, I think that's going to be the last time they play here at home unless we play them in a non-conference event.
Yep, the Pirates are leaving the Southern Collegiate Athletic Conference after the season. Lots of shuffling with conference realignment. Interesting swing there by Thrasher.
Yeah, she smiled back at the dugout.
That was a, what did I just do? Look at what I just did. Foul that off. Thrasher rips this ball into left field. We'll see if, here comes the throw in. That's going to be a sac fly, and they'll advance on the throw. So another RBI for Thrasher.
Yeah, she'll remain 1 and 2. 1 for 2 on the day, with their second RBI on the sac fly to left.
Runners move up on the throw, and Thrasher brings in Kenzie Cox. Hodson rips one into left field. That might score 2. It will. And as Preston was talking about earlier, how about that 2-out hitting?
I was just about to say, right before she swung, I didn't even have a chance to say it. She's had two out hits in this game, and with that, it's going to be a walk-off for the ladies.
That's right. I was about to say
So what a day for Hodgson at the plate.
Yeah, how about that? And the ladies walk it off and win 8-0 in the opener of this series. 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the ladies. Schreiner, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. After a brief break, we'll be back with you in just a couple minutes. We'll give you the final pitching lines and total. So we'll be back in just a minute. Ladies win at 8-0.
Softball tomorrow at 12 and 2. We'll have games right here in James' backyard at 12 and 2 tomorrow. Please be aware beforehand we will not have concessions available tomorrow. Please come back and join us again at 12 through Martin and drive home.
Okay, back with you, Patrick. Me and Preston Ludwig, ladies with the walk-off run rule, 8-0 win. Preston will give you the totals real quick, and I'll give you a final comment, and we'll be out of here.
Centenary moves to 10-14 overall in the season. They will move up to 5-2 in the conference. Schreiner, they fall 2-21 on the year, 1-6 in conference play. The win today credited to Anna Scarbrock for the ladies. She improves to 6-5 on the year. And the loss will go to Isabel Gutierrez for the Mountaineers. She falls to 0-5. Centenary wins this one, 8-0. Centenary 8 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. And Schreiner 0 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
So a reminder, doubleheader tomorrow, noon and 2, as the series wraps up, and then the ladies will be gone for a long time on the road. They won't be back here till the last weekend in April. So ladies with the big shutout win continue their good play in conference play. They're now 5-2. Preston, enjoyed it. Happy Easter to you and your family. Happy Easter to all our viewers. And we'll be back with you tomorrow at noon and 2. Have a good afternoon. Ladies win.